Hello and welcome to another video in the Build the Back to the Future Delorean series. Now this issue is issue 11, so let's jump straight in and just see exactly what we get with the magazine this issue. Once again, I haven't had a chance to read it yet because I'm trying to get these recorded as quickly as I can. So there's the instructions for the build. More instructions for the build. So cool, everything's going straight onto the frame now. Okay, next part of the production diary. So this is, I'm assuming this is going to be going into a lot of detail because obviously we've got a lot of issues to go over, so it's going to be nice to actually get that level of detail. Inside the time machine, I'm assuming they're talking about all the time circuits and the flux capacitor and everything else. So talking about all of the pieces that are going to be inside. A lot that we'll be seeing soon, I'm sure. And a piece on Biff. So why don't we get out, make like a tree and get out of here. Okay, so there is the magazine. Now, let's get building. Okay, so here is the engine support, and it's going to want these two on there. Okay, so it's wanting that like, oh, it's wanting that over. It's wanting that over on like here, right here. There's a gap, so that's perfect. Okay, let's get one of the screws. Okay, so that's one done. Number two. Okay, so there is the two pieces attached. So now place parts 11F under parts 11G and line the holes in both and secure the two HM screws. Okay, so that is these bad boys. I'll get the two HM screws ready. So actually coming back over. Okay, so where does it want me to put these in? Okay, it wants the bent bit outside, and it wants these to be going straight in there. So there we go. So it wants it to be in there, and it wants it to be getting screwed from the outside. Okie dokie. It's going to be another fiddly little bit. Okie dokie. Okay, that is nice and tight. Now let's get the next one in. I'll do the same as what I've done just then and get that little bit in first. Saves me worrying about what's going on there. Turn it around. Do it this way now. Let's make sure that's going in the hole. There we go. And that is nice and tight. Okay, so that is those pieces. Now fixing the side so it wants it upside down again. I'll turn it back around this way, that's the way it likes in the cover. Then, does it matter which way around this goes? No, I suppose. Well, no, it'll say because it placed 11B onto the end of 11A. Now, which one was 11B? Was 11B the right or the left? 11B is the left. Okay, so we're working on the left. Okay, so there is 11B. And that is going to be going in there along with 2 DM screws. Okay, I'll get the 2 DM screws now. So they are ready. Okay, then I'll place this on top there. Okay, let's get the second one in, now I'll tighten that up. Because I won't lie, this is a little bit awkward because just of the angles. Well, actually, to be honest, whilst I'm holding it like this, it isn't. Whilst I'm trying to do it on the table for the camera, that can be a little bit awkward, but so that one's done. And that one's done. Nice and secure. Okay. Then we're doing the same to the other side. So let's get the 2 DM screws ready. Let's get the second one started, then I'll tighten them up. There we go. Okay, just go tighten that up. Okay, so that is now nice and tight. So next issue, next piece rather. Okay, we are placing 11E onto 11C and making sure we have the parts orientated as shown above to avoid confusion. Okay, so this was the left bit. Okay, so here is the other left bit. It goes in there like that. That's another DM screw. Bring it over. Okay, so that is in. Second one. There we go, it's in. Okay, so that is both parts in. The engine support's coming together. Okay, so place the engine support onto the upturned end of the frame as shown, aligning the corresponding holes of both parts. Okay, so this is the frame turned upside down. So it is wanting the supports at the front. What is it? Yes, that's at the front. Okay. Okay, so it's wanting them there. Okay, so it's wanting that like that. And it's going to screw it in on the top. Okay, now what are we using? We are using 4 DM screws again. Which, to be honest, isn't a surprise because they provided loads of DM screws in this one. Absolutely loads. One. There we go. Okay, I'll tighten these all off again in a second. Okay. To be honest with you, as the issues go forward, I don't think I'll be that fussed if for some time we keep on getting like the guts of the car coming up. I don't think I'd be too upset if we didn't get any of like the pretty bits, because you want to be building all of the inside. So okay, so let's have a quick check, make sure that's tight. Okay, so that is all tightened. I'll be honest with you, with this one, for some reason, I couldn't quite tighten it enough with the standard screwdriver, so I actually had to use one of my own, very slightly bigger head, because for some reason I just couldn't tighten it enough with the screwdriver that came with it, but this one works absolutely fine. So that is the build for this week done. So there we go. That is the frame in all its beauty. So that is actually looking really, really cool, and I'm very happy with how that's actually coming along. I'm looking forward to seeing how the rest of the build goes. So, and what are we getting next issue? What are we getting next issue? I did read it earlier. Next issue is the left rear axle, so we're going to be putting on more hover suspension and whatnot. So left rear axle, so we're getting that, and then I'm assuming we'll get the right rear axle, and then maybe another wheel or two, next month. That might make sense. So that is it for this issue, guys. Remember, if you want to check out the Build a Back to the Future collection series and get your own subscription, head on over to Eaglemoss's website using the links below in the description, and that'll take you directly to them. So that is it for this week, guys. I'll catch you next time.